I know you guys are waiting. I know you guys have been like with bated breath, like, oh my God, when is she going live? I had a client discussion. I'm sorry. We got into it. I actually, I don't know if you guys ever know, like one of my clients, I don't want to tell you who he is, but I have a client discussion. It was so good. It was just getting interesting. So, and he knew I had to go because he kept saying, oh, I know you got to go. I know you got to go. So he's so good. He's so good about it. But yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. I know I said 1 o'clock, but you know, people want to talk. Obviously, I'm a good talker. So I'm going to kind of wait because I know you guys have been waiting. So we're going to talk about all the things I said we're going to talk about. But I'm trying to get our discussion questions. Where's our discussion questions? I should have had them ready. So if you don't know who I am, hi. Hello, everybody. I am, it's up here. I have to put my intro because I forget who I am. I'm Sylvia Hubbard. I am an independent author of over 50 romance suspense novels. Oh, and I got to show you guys. So like, okay, it's messy on the floor, so don't look on the floor. And it's messy at the bottom, and that's my plant stuff. But don't look at that. So I finally got my bookcase. You guys know I've been talking about my bookcase for like so long. And I finally got it. So I'm so excited. I like looking over there, like, look at my bookcase. I feel like a real author now. A real writer. So yes, I'm excited about today. As I still look for our discussion questions. Because I know I said I know I had discussion questions, and then people were like, talk about this and talk about this. And then we'll even talk about, I don't know if the new one has released yet. No, it hasn't. We're still sitting here waiting on 76. Like, come on, Amazon, quit playing with our emotions. So I'm trying to see. So the reminders I want to put out there is, number one, don't forget, guys, to go over to the IRAE link. I'm going to put that in the discussion thing to make sure you guys nominate The Trouble with Gabrielle and She Works Hard for the Money as a nominee, please. I really need your help because I would like to win something, especially, you know, Beck deserves something, and nothing good ever happens to Beck. So, and I want to thank you guys for the love and appreciation of me going to the hospital and everything. You guys are so awesome. That was really nice. And I want to thank you guys for the reviews you guys dropped and the encouragement when, like, I got a bad review. That was pretty cool. I really appreciate that. I know it's just, yeah, it's a lot of stuff I want to thank you guys for. Oh, and if you are a new member, please make sure you DM me your address, because we have the Christmas boxes going out. You DM me your address and your birthday, because sometimes I do and think of you guys. We have reached, and the reason why we're doing this special live is because we have reached 100 members, which I am so excited about. I'm so excited about that. So I really appreciate that. So I'm going to go into the questions you guys ask. Like I said, no, I'm not killing Dylan. I'm not going to say it was not on the table. Honestly, it was on the table. It was on like a big table, like to kill Dylan or to not kill Dylan. That was really on the table. But it would have been an easy out. And I myself cannot stand an easy out when it comes to a book. So I was like, I'm not going to do an easy out when it comes to this book. This book has challenged me. The reason why this book has challenged me is, number one, there's hardly any reverse harems where the guy does not go gay. Now you're going to say, well, they're kissing one another and, things are getting mixed up in the thing. It's still not going all the way. It's not going gay. I mean, hey, fluid is going to exchange some way, no how. There's no way I can control the fluid. There's no way, no how. But I'm not physically doing anything sexually gay in terms of like, you know what I mean. Number two, I'm building a bromance, which I don't see a lot in the books. I'm building a bromance between these two men who've never met before up until this time. I mean, one did admire the other, but they've never really met in terms of, becoming friends. So I'm building this bromance between them, and that's what I don't see a lot in MMF books. And I wanted to see that. I wanted to see, well, how do these men really get along behind the scenes when she's not around and they have to be with each other. I like that they have things in common, and they have goals and dreams of the same kind. It's just, if Dylan had been rich and stuff, he probably would have used it wrong, but at least he tried. But at least, he would have been kind of like Zygmunt. I think he would, in my opinion, a little bit like him. So anyways, so those are those have been the challenges, and on top of that, bringing Zygmunt into a marriage mix. That was a challenge, is to bring someone into a marriage. And how do you work that? How does a threesome actually become a couple? And it can be a threesome, but I think becoming not a couple, but a partnership with this threesome, when you're taking, two people and bringing a third one in, and how does that mesh together with all of them? And they all have strengths and weaknesses that kind of help each other, because that's why we have good friends, and because like this person can feed off the other person in terms of going back and forth. So with 3 people involved, they had to have like a mesh together, and that's what I wanted to do for this. I wanted them to be able to coincide together without making it feel like, oh, we're carrying you. So yeah. Now, in terms of the story itself right now, I love that it's bringing out this freaky side in Shay. I love this. I love, I love this freaky side of Shay. Personally, I do. So, I'm drinking ginger beer, not real beer. So, the first question was from Kara Thompson. And since Kara asked the first question, since Kara did ask the first question on the giveaway, I am going to award Kara the first card. So I'm putting in who's getting cards, because I have 4 of them. I might only just give away 3 today and hold off on 1. Ow, I just hurt myself. Okay, so Kara gets the first gas card. Kara gets the first gas card for asking the first question. And I'm actually putting your name on the front of the gas card, Kara, so you can get it. So I'm writing it down because I'll forget. You guys know I'll forget. So Kara Thompson gets the first gas card. So because she asked the first question, which was, so she said, please don't kill Dylan. He wants Shay to be happy, and it definitely will not make her happy, especially if she blames Z. Just my 2 cents. You're right. Like I said, it's not going to be easy, but I'm going to do it. Other than that, I'm here. I'm so wondering when you publish your first book. And I did answer her question. It was 2000 and it was called Dreams of Reality, available on Amazon, of course. And you can always still get that book. It's actually on my shelf over there as a paperback. I have it as a paperback too. I changed the cover from the first to now. The reason why I published, and I said I was going to answer, I'll go into it about my pub journey. So in my pub journey to get that book, it was the Y2K scare in 1999. And I just said, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to finish a book before the world ends, because that's what we thought it was. The world's going to end. And before the world ends and everything goes into chaos or blackout and blah, blah, blah. And I did it. And I sent it off to a company in November. And then in January, bam, on my porch, I got a book. And I was a published author. That's how the pub journey began. It was horribly edited. The cover was horrible. But, you know, hey, that was that. So, yeah. So, that was my publishing journey. So, I kind of learned about the whole writing, publishing, and marketing kind of backwards, because I had to learn how to market a book. Excuse me, ginger beer. I had to learn how to market a book before I learned how to publish a book. And so, like, I learned the hard part first and then came back and learned how to publish it better. And then, of course, I'm always building my writing thing as well. So, yeah, look at me. That was my publishing journey. So, yeah, I really appreciate that book because it taught me a lot about, you know, how to get the word out about things. And this was the book, actually, Dreams of Reality, was about a doctor performing illegal drug experiments on women. And you've met Sky and Thaddeus in other books as well. But in this book, this is where their relationship starts and everything. And Sky comes out of her coma, blah, blah, blah. No, Sky does not have to do with, has a little bit to do with that. But, yeah, Sky Financial does not have to do anything or any business with the partnership that's going on in her substitute husband, which is a good way to segue that as well. But no, Sky does not have anything to do with that, but that was a good question. Let's see, I'm making sure you're reading order, blah, blah, blah. There's no reading order. That was another kind of thing that was addressed because Dre said all of her books are worth reading. Make sure that you are reading in order when you do. Usually I say read in the day the book was published, but then I started republishing books, so you might jump out of order for a second. But if you start reading in publishing order, you kind of get the gist of the whole literary world of Sylvia Hubbard. So if you start reading in publishing order, you can actually see things. Let me see if anybody has said anything. Hi, Charlotte. Thank you. Aw. So we're going to have a question soon, so you guys can guess. If you are reading her substitute husband, his boss, we are actually going to have... Do I have it open? Yeah, so I can get the answer to the question. Duh. If you are reading in order, if you are reading the book as we speak, there is going to be a test to see if you guys can find it. I might give a clue at the end, and then whoever answers in the comments first. No, whoever DMs me. Yeah, DM me. So, because I want everybody to know the answer. So whoever direct messaged me on Facebook first, that is the way the criteria of the thing will go. I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and do it. Okay, so I want a hard question. Not a hard question. I want it to be obvious, easy. Oh, I know what it was. I actually had a, must have, let me see. I actually have a question offhand. I'm trying to think. I want to make it good. Now I have two questions offhand, but I don't know. I mean, I want to make it good, and then you have to really get into it. You know, it's so hard. And I want to make it easy. I don't want to make it easy because then you guys will just bump it and do it really fast. So, is that terrible? I'm going into my notebook. Okay. I'll just ask for, should I ask just for a name? I'll just ask for a name. I will ask for a name. And you have to spell the name right, okay? So, to win a gift card for listening to this live, and even on the replay, I'll give it up to 24 hours. You guys ready? I don't know if I should ask this one. Okay, I will ask this one. Speaking of Sky Financial, as we talked about for everything, we just talked all about it. And Sky Financial, you know, is the partnership deal. What is the name of the owner of Sky Financial? What is his name? I'll accept. Yeah, the whole name, please, if you can. Or, yeah, his whole name. Give me his whole name. I know it's in here. Let me make sure. I didn't make sure it's in here. Yes, his name is in here. If you don't know, I will give a hint to what chapter he is in. So, let me see. What is the name of the owner of Sky Financial? The clue. Let me see. Okay. I'll give you a clue at the end if you don't know. Good Lord. Good Lord. I'll even help you. I'm on live now. I just told Danielle I'm on live now. She'll probably be joining us soon. She's fun. Okay, so that is it. And when Danielle comes in, I'll probably say it again. The next thing that was asked, can you do another book with Tyler Black? I'll probably, because Tyler is a lawyer, most likely I will include him in another book. Since he's more of a trust lawyer or you know, a trust lawyer or contract lawyer, he has a special set of skills. But, oh, my alarms are going off. Sorry. He has a special set of skills. So, but I can include him on another book. So, yes. Yes, I can. I'll answer that. Since he's a lawyer, I can include him include him in on some other books. I like Tyler. I like him because he's raw. I like him. So the next question is Onyx ever going to meet her male match and have a real love? And Daniel said, good question. And is Onyx going to meet her real love? Yes, she's going to. I've already introduced her. I've already mentioned him, actually, in other books, but he's yet to be introduced unless you've been keeping up with works in progress. And that's all I got to say about that. And yes, he will be a nice match for Onyx. He's going to be different, but of course, that's how my books usually work. It's usually not the obvious person. That would be a better match, but Onyx needs somebody to, she needs somebody out of the ordinary. So I do have somebody for her coming. Yes. Okay. So the next question is, can shadow ever come permanently into the light? Which I like that. I like how she said that. That was from Dre Taylor again. And for Dre, let me see. Is Onyx's? Yes. Yes, in Onyx's book. Shadow will be revealed. In Onyx's book, shadow will be revealed. So that's a good question. This is so fun. Guys, I should ask more questions. Okay, so Dre now asks, will you be creating another novel soon? I love those long ones so I can enjoy reading on the beach. Reply. Yes, my next challenge will be The Other Side of Love. That's my Amazon delivery. Don't be listening to those two chimes. Don't judge. Other Side of Love, which is, okay. Yes, my next challenge or long book will be The Other Side of Love, which is going to introduce the Bellini family. Since the Black family is fading off, the Bellini family is coming to the spotlight, and all of their men need to find love. All their difficult men, because they are difficult, need to find love. And also, I'm working on building up Sextasy. I believe that's how you, I think it's Sextasy. Sextasy. I think I spelled that totally wrong. Sextasy. Which will be most likely, I was going to put it as a, a Kindle Select, actually. I was going to make it into a Kindle Select, which would be a most likely, no, it can't be a Kindle Select. So it'll probably either be an exclusive on the website or a release. Just a small release. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. Will be most likely a small release. It's going to be a small release. I'm not going to make a big deal about it, but it's been rolling around in my head for some reason. Really rolling. So I'm going to make that. So those are the things. Answering the live questions as I go. So I'm going to make sure I have a link to this in the live. So if you guys want to see my written ones, you guys can come here and see it. Questions I answered in my live. Ba-ba-ba-da. So you guys are all set. I think you're all. Okay, so let's get going. I'm coming back over here to see if anybody answered. So nobody hitting me. Did anybody hit me up? Oh no, I thought somebody hit me up with the answer. So yeah, so Kara gets the first one because she asked the first question. So it's like a commentary thing. Then the next card will go to whoever DMs me first with the question I asked. And the question was, what was the question? What is the name of the owner of Sky Financial? So whoever sends me the name, there definitely will be there. So you guys, whoever sends, DM me. Don't be putting it in the comments. Well, I mean, if you put it in the comments first, then of course you would. But I might have to use that question somewhere else. So, so that's how you win the second gas card. I'm waiting to write your name on there. So whoever has the name of the owner of the gas card, and I'm going to give the clue in just a second. Yeah, and then to wrap this up, if you haven't, don't forget to please take a moment to go and nominate my book, The Trouble with Gabrielle, and She Works Hard for the Money. I am putting a link in the comments, so you guys can please go and nominate that, and nominate me if you want. That would be even awesome as well. I would like to win something. But I haven't won a book award in a really long time, so that would be nice if you guys could get me a book award. I would be so grateful. So, you know, when you guys push me to the New York Times bestselling list, I can be like, oh my God, let's all have a party. Hi, Nordia. I think I'm saying that right. Am I saying that right? Hi. So if you guys missed anything, number one, I talked about Dreams of Reality and my publishing adventure. So you guys are going to have to listen on the replay. Number two, if you haven't voted for me, I put the link in the comments. So please go and please comment and please vote for The Trouble with Gabrielle and She Works Hard for the Money. Number three, number three, Kara Thomas got the first gas card that we gave away because she posted the first question, and to celebrate our 100 subscriber in our group. So she got the first gas card. The next gas card is for anyone who can DM me first the answer to the question, which is the name of the owner to Sky Financial. If you can tell me the name of the owner to Sky Financial, DM me the name of the person who owns it and send me your address, please. I would appreciate that. So then I can just pop this in the mail for you. I'm waiting to write your name on there. So whoever it is. And then if you are a new member, please send me your address and your birthday so I can put you on my special subscriber list for the Christmas boxes at the end of the year, and also some treats and goodies that I get that I want to give out and send out throughout the month. And number three, and then we're finally going to end this with the last thing is the clue to the question. If you don't know, episode 23. That's all I can say. That should be more than enough to help you. If you want to know any of the other questions or what questions I got, or you have any more questions about the story, then please, we're still waiting. I'm going to refresh the page before, because we're waiting for chapter 26 or episode 26 to be released. I call this one was really good. this last chapter, chapter 20, episode 26 was actually pretty good because, yeah, you knew Zygmunt really liked Dylan's wife. Like, whatever plans they had went out the window. Went out the window. But this was really cool. This was a really eye-opening chapter in terms of opening Shay up to what's possible and who she is. And then it connected all three of them more. And like I said, the challenges of this book has been, to keep it non-gayish, to create the bromance between the two guys, and to also create the relationship between all three of them. And I liked how this chapter turned out because it was really powerful to see these three people interact, and just this night became so special because this was the engagement night. So it was really cool. I really liked it. It really meant a lot putting all these people together and seeing actually Zygmunt become a different person, to be able to relax around them and actually be himself was nice. It was actually really fun to see that come out in him, where he wasn't that mystical, frowning, moody man. So yeah, it was nice to see that, and for him to really start to trust these two people in his life. It was really cool. So that's why 76 means a lot to me. I like the progression of where the story is going and how it's all. Thank you for working and sneaking in, Nordy. Nordy, I appreciate you. It's been fun. If you can't find that document on the voting, that's fine. I think that maybe it probably ended. It could have ended. But either way, I appreciate you guys who voted already. So I love it. So for the giveaway, like I said, if you guys can find the name, DM me. And I'm going to tell people who are listening, if you're already working for me, you can't enter the contest. I don't care how bad you need gas. So no, but everybody else can't. Everybody else can. So, and then they're like, what? No, not fair. Yes, it is fair. So, okay. So, Kara Thomas, I'm going to need you to report to the DM me. And then if you know the answer to the question, please go ahead and DM me so I can, of course, put your name on top of there and send it off to you. So, I'm going to get out of here. Been on here more than long enough. So you guys, see ya. Thank you.